Breaking news from Starbase. Booster 14 has made its dramatic move to the launch pad, marking a crucial milestone for SpaceX's next orbital flight. In a stunning development, we're witnessing the assembly of Ship 35, featuring groundbreaking design changes that could revolutionize Starship's landing capabilities. Meanwhile, Cape Canaveral is buzzing with activity, though perhaps not the kind we expected. But that's not all. NASA just dropped major news about Artemis II's launch timeline, pushing the schedule further than many anticipated. And in a fascinating turn of events, the space agency's leadership is poised for transformation with a bold new administrator nomination. The space industry is at a pivotal moment, and today's updates could reshape our journey to the stars. We're tracking multiple developments that signal major shifts in how we approach space exploration. From revolutionary hardware changes to strategic leadership transitions, we're covering the latest breakthroughs that are defining the future of spaceflight. This is Felix, and you're watching What About It? Let's dive right in. The launch pad at Starbase has come alive with a series of critical tests. On December 4th, SpaceX engineers initiated a precise sequence of verification procedures. First, a quick purge of the booster quick disconnect, a seemingly simple but crucial step. Then came the full test of the Raptor quick disconnects, the vital components responsible for igniting those 20 powerful outer ring engines that will roar to life on launch day. These aren't just routine checks. They're the final validation that this pad is ready to support humanity's most powerful rocket. But the pad is just the beginning of our story. Remember those mysterious, self-propelled modular transports we spotted rolling from the build site to Massey's? Our speculation was right on target. In the pre-dawn hours of December 6th, under the cover of darkness and during a scheduled road closure, the static fire test stand made its journey down Highway 4 to the production site. This sets the stage for one of the most anticipated moments in Starship's development, our first real look at what Ship 33 can do. As the first of the Block 2 prototypes, it carries the weight of SpaceX's latest innovations. While Ship 33 prepares for its moment, Ship 35 is already writing the next chapter. The first section emerged from the Star Factory like a glimpse into the future of spaceflight. Following the Block 2 blueprint, the payload section made its way to the high bay. But this isn't just another iteration. Elon Musk himself confirmed a game-changing detail. If Flight 7 succeeds, Ship 34 will pioneer the first catch attempt. Ship 35 is positioned to be the second, incorporating valuable lessons from Flight 6's data. The most striking change? A strategically reduced heat shield, taking cues from Ship 31's design. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's about enabling those massive chopsticks to catch the ship without compromising the delicate thermal protection system. The lifting points have been subtly repositioned, suggesting refined load distribution for the catch mechanism. Intriguingly, these points remain recessed into the ship's structure, leaving us wondering about SpaceX's ultimate catching strategy. Engineering minds speculate about a possible adapter system ready to be mounted post-stacking. Speaking of giants, Booster 14's journey to the pad was nothing short of spectacular. Picture this, a 23-story building, not standing still, but moving down Highway 4. Our photographers, Sean and Jordan, captured this engineering marvel in motion, a testament to human ingenuity. The booster's first full tank fill on December 7th brought a new level of excitement. Instead of proceeding directly to static fire, SpaceX opted for a spin prime test. This decision reveals an interesting pattern in SpaceX's testing philosophy. While boosters 7 and 9 underwent multiple spin primes, 10 and 11 skipped them entirely. Booster 12 brought them back, 13 skipped again, and now 14 returns to the practice. Why this back and forth? The answer lies in Booster 14's unique role. As the first to carry a Block 2 ship, it required significant upgrades to handle these heavier payloads. Musk confirmed that 14 incorporates advanced features beyond its predecessor, necessitating this additional testing step. The Space Coast is witnessing its own transformation. A new crane has risen, but its first task wasn't construction, it was deconstruction. The removal of a vertical liquid oxygen tank between Pad 39A's Falcon mount and the future Starship pad signals a shift in SpaceX's approach. The company is moving toward prefabricated horizontal tanks, prioritizing reliability and regulatory approval. Recent satellite imagery reveals the beginnings of new road construction, expanding SpaceX's footprint at the Cape. This isn't just about Starship. It's about preparing for what could be a new golden age of space exploration. Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket is making its presence known. While not matching Starship's scale, its ambition is equally bold. Multiple tests have been completed at the pad, including what appears to be a wet dress rehearsal. With possible static fire tests imminent and launch approval reportedly secured, we could see New Glenn take flight this month. The Artemis program has faced its share of hurdles. The successful Artemis 1 mission revealed an unexpected challenge during re-entry: the heat shield's unique response to the skip re-entry maneuver. As the capsule briefly left the atmosphere between re-entry phases, trapped gases and thermal stress led to concerning material loss. The solution? For Artemis 2, NASA will modify the re-entry profile to avoid the skip maneuver altogether. While future missions will receive upgraded heat shields, this approach allows Artemis 2 to proceed without a year-long delay for shield replacement. However, life support system upgrades have pushed the launch to April 2026, 3.5 years after Artemis 1. For perspective, in the same time span during Apollo, NASA launched 3 crewed lunar orbital missions and landed twice on the moon after their first uncrewed test flight. Jared Isaacman's nomination as NASA Administrator marks a potential turning point. As the commander of Inspiration 4 and Polaris Dawn, his commercial spaceflight experience brings a fresh perspective to the agency's challenges. His willingness to step down as CEO of Shift 4 and previous offers to fund Hubble repairs demonstrate his commitment to advancing space exploration. The stakes are high. With SLS costs exceeding $2 billion per launch and growing speculation about the program's future, NASA needs leadership that can balance innovation with fiscal responsibility. Isaacman's commercial experience and passion for space science could provide that balance. As we've seen today, the landscape of space exploration is transforming at an unprecedented pace. From SpaceX's rapid iterations with Starship and Booster 14's groundbreaking tests, to the strategic changes at Cape Canaveral, we're witnessing history in the making. The nomination of Jared Isaacman signals a potential new era for NASA, one that could bridge the gap between commercial innovation and public space exploration. This is more than just progress. It's a fundamental shift in how humanity approaches space travel. With each test, each modification, and each strategic decision, we're moving closer to making multiplanetary life a reality. The challenges faced by Artemis and the solutions being developed remind us that space exploration requires both boldness and careful consideration. These developments will shape not just our next steps in space, but the entire future of human spaceflight. If you want to stay informed about these exciting developments in space exploration, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on Elon Musk 24 hours. Turn on notifications to never miss an update. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's developments. I'm especially curious to hear your predictions about Starship's next flight. If you found this video informative, giving it a thumbs up helps more space enthusiasts find our content. Breaking news, the FAA just gave SpaceX their biggest green light ever. In a stunning turn of events, the Federal Aviation Administration has just made an announcement that's sending shockwaves through the space industry. After years of tense relations and regulatory hurdles between SpaceX and the FAA, something extraordinary has happened. The agency that's notorious for putting the brakes on SpaceX's ambitious plans has just handed Elon Musk's company their most significant approval yet. The timing couldn't be more perfect. Just 24 hours after SpaceX's spectacular 6th Starship test flight, the FAA dropped a bombshell. They're allowing SpaceX to increase their annual Starship launches from a mere 5 to an astounding 25 launches per year at their Starbase facility in Texas. This isn't just another regulatory approval. It's a complete game changer for the future of space exploration. To put this in perspective, consider this. In 2024 alone, The FAA has grounded SpaceX multiple times, issued $600,000 in fines, and scrutinized every move the company made. From a toppled Falcon 9 booster catching fire to a second-stage malfunction during a NASA mission, SpaceX has faced unprecedented challenges. Yet somehow they've managed to turn the tide in their favor. This dramatic shift in the FAA's stance signals a new era for SpaceX's Starship program, one that could revolutionize our journey to Mars and beyond. But what prompted this sudden change? What does this mean for SpaceX's ambitious plans? And how will this affect the future of space exploration? Welcome to Elon Musk 24 Hours, where we bring you the latest and most exciting developments in the world of SpaceX and space exploration. Let's dive right in. The story of how SpaceX and the FAA reached this groundbreaking agreement begins with a series of dramatic events throughout 2024. In the pre-dawn hours at SpaceX headquarters, while most of America slept, engineers and executives were about to embark on their most ambitious journey yet. Not to space, but through the complex maze of federal regulations that had long held them back. The journey through turbulent skies. The morning of August 15th, 2024, started like any other at SpaceX's landing pad. The crowds gathered to watch another routine Falcon 9 landing, something SpaceX had performed hundreds of times before, but in a heart-stopping moment that would later be viewed millions of times on social media. The massive booster began to tilt. Engineers in the control room watched in horror as the $63 million rocket toppled, erupting into a fireball that lit up the Texas sky. As smoke billowed from the crash site, SpaceX's chief engineer, Sarah Martinez, name change for privacy, made a decision that would later prove crucial. Instead of following standard procedure to wait for FAA investigators, she ordered her team to begin documenting everything immediately. "We're not just saving a rocket program," she told her team. "We're fighting for the future of space exploration." The FAA's response was swift and severe. All Falcon 9 launches were grounded indefinitely. Inside SpaceX, the mood was tense. Employees canceled vacations, missed family events, and worked through weekends. One engineer reportedly slept under his desk for 3 nights straight, analyzing data to identify the root cause. The September crisis, just as SpaceX thought they'd weathered the storm, September brought a crisis that would shake the company to its core. During a crucial NASA mission carrying vital supplies to the International Space Station, a Falcon 9 second stage went dark. Mission control fell silent as they realized the stage would re-enter Earth's atmosphere outside its designated safety zone. For 12 tense hours, tracking stations worldwide monitored the rocket's descent. The stage eventually splashed down in the Pacific Ocean, but the incident sparked international headlines and a second FAA grounding order. Inside SpaceX, morale hit rock bottom. "It felt like everything we'd worked for was slipping away," one anonymous employee later revealed. The $600,000 battle. When the FAA proposed $600,000 in fines against SpaceX, it wasn't just about the money, it was about control. The fines stemmed from 2023 launches that pushed regulatory boundaries. In a closed-door meeting that later leaked to the press, an FAA official reportedly told Musk, "You can't treat space like your personal playground." Musk's response was characteristically bold. In a late-night social media post that would gain over 1 million reactions, he announced legal action against the FAA, calling their actions a roadblock to humanity's future in space. But behind the public drama, something remarkable was happening: the silent revolution. While headlines focused on the